made a video on my second channel of the new Toyota Prius. I think it's a fantastic upgrade from the previous generation. So I looked through the comments and I saw a lot of you wanted to see a GR version of the new Prius, and I was so happy to see that because I couldn't help myself to redesign this new Prius into a GR. That's exactly what we're gonna do in this video. Before we do that, I want to show you this generations of the Prius, starting with the 2004. And honestly, looking at this lineup, it looks almost like the 2004. The new one is a modernization of the 2004, and in between here, we have a lot of overstyling going on. My favorite one is probably the 2010. I think this looks solid and modern and very simple in its approach. But the thing with the Prius is it's almost synonymous with hybrid, because this started the whole trend of hybrid cars, and they've kept the same proportions throughout the generations. You can see that this A-pillar goes straight into the hood. There's no real definition of the hood here. It has this sort of bubble design to it, but I also think it suits this car. One thing I've thought about the Prius throughout the generation that I had a bit of a problem with proportionally was that the wheels just look too small in these designs. And what I mean by that is specifically in the rear end, you have too much body mass on top of the rear axle, and it feels like almost a high building built on a unstable foundation. But looking at the new one, you can see that they shrunk this area down, both physically but also with the help of graphics, because we have this plastic piece of trim going around the wheel arch, both front and rear, turning this into an illusion that the wheelhouse is actually bigger, or the wheels stretch farther in to the bodywork than it did in the previous generations. In my opinion, this was probably the height of overstyling 2016 model, and here you can see all the lines going on and creases, creating this very confused design. And then they cleaned it up a little bit for 2019, and then going into today, as I said, this feels like a modernization of the 2004. So we're coming full circle. This is what I'm saying with a lot of cars these days, that we're simplifying the design. Simple proportions in combination with unique graphics. That's how we create identities for car brands today. So let's jump into the redesign. Let me give you the backstory of the Prius. It was initially offered as a 4-door sedan, but has only been sold as a 5-door liftback or sort of hatchback since 2003. As far as I know, I don't think Toyota has ever released a 2-door Prius, but that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna turn this into a 2-door sports car, because looking at these proportions, I think it has the potential to be a very good looking sports car. The first Prius went on sale in Japan in 1997 and was available at all 4 Toyota Japan dealership chains, making it the first mass-produced hybrid vehicle. It was later introduced worldwide in 2000. Toyota sells the Prius in over 90 markets today, with Japan and the United States being the largest. Global Prius liftback sales reached 1 million vehicles sold in May of 2008, and they reached 2 million in September of 2010, and then passed the 3 million cars sold in June of 2013. And as of September 2022, the Prius liftback ranked as one of the world's top-selling hybrid cars with 5 million units sold. So I guess it's more of a functionality way people buy this car, up until now at least, and not so much design, because honestly I don't think there has ever been a good-looking Prius. In 2011, Toyota expanded the Prius family to include the Prius V and the Prius C, which were an MPV and a subcompact hatchback. The production version of the Prius plug-in hybrid was released in 2012. Now, with the brand new 2024 Prius, it doesn't just get a much sleeker styling, its performance is bumped significantly as well. The hybrid system in the new 5th generation Toyota Prius delivers 193 horsepower in the standard form and 220 horsepower in the plug-in hybrid variant, making it much more potent than the previous model, which which only had a combined power output of 121 ponies. The previous 1.8-liter gasoline inline-4 has been ditched and been replaced by a 2-liter unit. According to Toyota, the new Prius goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in between 6.6 seconds up to 7.2. I guess that depends on which version you decide to go with here. But compare this to the outgoing model, which completed the same sprint in over 10 seconds. It wasn't really a performance car in that sense. And it's got a completely new stance as well. This is what I love about this new Prius. It's longer, it's wider and lower than its predecessor, and the wheels actually look proportionally correct now and not like milk bottle caps, helping sell the size of the wheels, as I said, are the black trim around the wheel arches, making them look even bigger. And we have in the front end, I think we have a little sprinkle of SF90 graphics with the headlights and the wings going into these LEDs, and then we have a Huracan roofline. So what's not to love with this design? It will go on sale in the US early 2023, and the starting price is expected to be around $26,000. Now let's jump in and look at this redesign and see what is actually going on. So as I said, I think this Prius has a massive potential to be a very good looking two-door coupe, and that's what I wanted to see here. I was thinking, do I want to take the Prius as it is and turn it into a GR Prius that could actually be built, meaning keeping the exact same proportions, keeping it being a 5-door hatchback, or do I want to change it and turn it into something that's probably never going to be built, but is going to look very, very cool? I went with the latter, obviously, since I'm reducing this to a 2-door. I'm lowering it a little bit in the rear end. I'm stretching out the rear because I think proportionally it looks a little chopped off in the rear, which is a typical Prius proportions, but if we have a 2-door, I want to stretch out the rear a little bit more to have it balanced out with the front end. So what am I gonna do here? I'm taking the GR86 front end. I think that in combination with a cool body kit would look really sick on a new Prius. So I wanted to try and do that, and also add the lip in the lip in the lower end, and also a side skirt. Add some very cool looking wheels with some graphics on the tires on this car, and last but not least, we need to add a wing onto this, because to me, if I were to buy a GR Toyota, it needs to have a wing in the rear. I think having it in a coupe shape will make this wing just fit more perfectly and better into this design, and also in addition with the side skirts and the new front end that we're adding to this design. And that's my redesign of the Toyota Prius, turning it into a GR. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.